Well, you know what? Maybe this will learn you. Maybe this will learn you a good lesson, Caffey. But yes, so the thing I've been working on this weekend, or not this weekend, I forgot. Today is a Thursday. The whole week does not revolve around your work schedule. But as you can see to the left of me, to the right of me, I kind of looking to. Anyways, in the right side of the screen, you can see now that we have a lovely little chat window. So instead of having and you can see you guys' message all appear in a nice little pop-up window. And I changed the text to match a little bit more of the text I use for a lot of my other stuff, which is Lemon Milk Bold for whatever reason. I just ended up liking the font. So I have that a lot of my stuff. So and that's been changed for all of the all different windows. Hello, Penguin. Hello. Welcome in. Yeah, you can see there it's all the text is a little different, and they all appear in nice little pop-ups now. Trying to go for a little bit more of that, I don't know, that like XP aesthetic I really like. I thought this looked kind of cool. Originally, I was gonna put Crow as the X button, but it didn't come out very visibly when I tried to work it around. So the X shall do for now until I figure out something else to use it with. I figured Crow was a pretty good X button. There's anybody who's gonna close or quit a program is gonna be Crow. So I felt like that was a good pick for him. And then I do have a BRB screen. Hold on a sec. The music's gonna swap real quick, but I've been working on this BRB screen real quick. Oh, not this one. It is this one. So we have this thing now when I go on to break. You'll see a little messages here, little video playing over there. But yes, that's what I've been working on. I had the inspiration to start working on stuff on Wednesday, the last day of my vacation. I don't know, sometimes inspiration hits you at strange moments, but that's going to continue to be worked on. But it's a nice little first draft. I know, I've grown to like break time. Maybe I'll put it instead of be right back after these messages. Maybe we'll just put all caps break time. Just slap it on there. But I don't know. That one is just the first draft. But I liked working on some stuff. And I do like the chat window though. I think the chat window came out very nice. I got some other ideas for like the little break time screen, but yeah, that's what I've been working on. And then as well, I worked on Kimahri Valiant Guardian as a Magic the Gathering deck. So this commander isn't very well. I don't want to say he's not very good, but he's not very well. He's not used very often. He's rated pretty low, but Kimahri's one of my favorite characters in Final Fantasy because he's a blue mage and a spear user. And he's got a really cool storyline in FF10. And so when all of the FF cards came out for Magic the Gathering, I was like, okay, I want to grab some of my favorite characters and make some commanders out of them. And so Kimahri was definitely on the list. And I finished, that was another one of my, what do the kids call it? A hyperfixation for the weekend? I was just working on building the Kimahri deck. Like I would just, it's so fun. I don't know if you guys have a similar like brain pattern here, but I focus when my attention is seeked on something, it just sticks there until I have finished it, grown tired, or get too frustrated. I am just locked and loaded on this one thing that I'm going to be throwing all of my energy at. And so, I mean, not even like jokingly, like I spent like 10-ish hours on it in a day. In a singular day, I definitely spent like 10-ish hours like play testing the deck, putting out cards, taking out cards, until I grew satisfied with how the deck playtests. Because a lot of these websites, they have the whole collection of Magic the Gathering because it's pretty popular, you know? Like, most people like or play Magic the Gathering, so... Well, not most people, but it's it has a large fan base, is the better term for that. So you can build your deck on a couple of different websites. They have the whole catalog of cards. You just look up the name of the card you want to put into your online deck, and you can do so. So I was just going through that and play testing, pulling stuff out, putting stuff in. I play tested so much I almost forgot to go to the actual Magic the Gathering card game night at my friend's house. Well, I didn't almost forget, but I was a little late because I was just testing and testing and testing. But, you know, it's at a state now that I'm pretty satisfied at. So, I'll see how it fares this weekend. I'm sure it'll fare terribly, and then I'll feel like I wasted my time. It'll be great. Hyperfocus, yeah, I think that's kind of like the slang that gets thrown around for it. I don't know if it's an actual, like, scientifical term or not, but I think that's typically what people refer to it as. Also, found a very funny image. Let me see if I can actually show this to you guys, because this is a very funny image I found of Golden Sun Isaac as John Fortnite. Very funny. Let's see. Golden Sun Fortnite dance. Let's see if I can... I don't know who makes this stuff. Hey, Staples, what's going on, brother? What's going on? How is your Thursday going? What's up? Are we back at the Super Bowl? 90s? When was the What's Up commercial was like? Mid-90s, I think? Not sure exactly when. Pretty darn good. Hell yeah, brother. Glad to hear it. Something going on in particular that's making your day feel a little bit better, or just having a good day? Some days are just like that. Some days you just feel like it's in the air, you know? You can just feel it in the air. I don't know. I've also kind of gotten back in, like, I kind of fall in and out of my hobbies, interests, occasionally here and there. And though I think I'm getting a bit back into Magic because I was actually watching videos of games, of Commander games. And I haven't done that in a really long time. And now that I'm getting back into it, they seem kind of fun. It's very relaxing for whatever reason. It was just the kind of thing that I could just, like, curl up like a toasty cinnamon roll, as Homer Simpson would say, and just watch the videos and just pass the hours away, you know? Building the Jaws Lego set after class and work. Oh, awesome. Yeah. What's is it the famous scene where Jaws is coming out of the ocean to, like, bite the boat, and they got the harpoon aimed at them? Yep. Oh, man, that's great. That's gonna be so cool. You should take a picture of that, Staples, when it's all built. I'd love to see it. There's also, I don't know, chat, maybe let me know what you guys think, but something about hearing the kids. This is how I know I'm an old man. I'm not an old man, but I'm, like, older, right? Like, it's one thing when I hear kids going back to school and I get like, what a comforting, it feels nice. It's like kind of a comforting sort of thing, you know? It's like, the kids are back to school, fall's coming, the seasons, they are a-changing. I don't know, something about hearing the kids go back to school makes me feel very comforted. I don't know why. I'm not scared of the kids. I don't think that the youth are I don't think the youth are the danger. But something about it just makes me very... Yeah, I know, right? It's very dad of me. That's a good way to put it. It's very dad-like. Something about it, though, is just very comforting. It's like, yes. The cycle begins anew. The children are back at their forced learning camps. I don't think it's really changed the roads too much, though. I didn't notice anything crazier or less crazy on the roads, though. Oh, chat, it was really funny. So this is the first day back from vacation, right? So as I'm driving into work, there's immediately like a giant slowdown on my way to work. I get to work and there's extra work for me to come back into. Like they've left work for me to pick up on. And then after all that, I had to do an extra stop when they didn't actually need me to stop there. So a bunch of like as soon as I get like the day that I am back, there's all this super obnoxious, annoying little like not big, but little bullshit things happening. And I'm just like, man, welcome back, me. I'm so glad to be back. But I still have plenty of time off. I don't know when I'm gonna take my next break. I think maybe during the holiday season this year. I haven't taken like a Christmas vacation off in quite some time. And it is nice because, you know, I don't have to drive in the snow if I got Christmas vacation time off. So that's kind of nice. So I might do that. I don't know. I guess I keep thinking it's Tuesday. This is just me, right? Like, you guys know it's Thursday, right? But it's just me that keeps thinking it's Tuesday. I feel like it is... Because usually I go back to work, like at the start of my work week, and then I stream, and that's a Tuesday. It's so funny. It feels like Wednesday. Okay, at least I'm not the only one who doesn't, like, align with the actual timeline currently. Me and you, Staples, we're free agents. We've broken the conditioning, as Alex Jones would put it, and we're not bound by the timeline. Labor Day, yeah, that was I had that day off thanks to my job, and then a couple extra days off. So today was my first day back to work. So it feels like the beginning of the week for me. But yeah, Labor Day messes up all of any holiday at the start of the week, that messes up all the garbage bin timing, right? Like if you have a day off during the weekdays, the garbage men, like all the timings get worse or worked around. I've had those days where they build stuff up. Yeah. It just felt like such a good homecoming, you know, like I get back to work and immediately there's like 3 piles of bullshit waiting for me. It's like, oh man, you guys couldn't have taken care of this, huh? You waited for me to get back. I even saw the email. It's like, okay, all right, when Ken gets back, have him do X, Y, and Z. And it was like sent that day. It's like, you know, you could have had my replacement do this stuff. Isn't being a grown-up so much fun? Isn't it a blast? But I mean, at the premium adult stuff, yeah, this is the good. This is the primo shit. You can't find this adult stuff anywhere else. This is the premium adult experience right here. Very funny to say that sentence and, you know, meaning something very mundane instead of something a little bit more crazy. But what else? So besides that, chat, if you guys like horror stuff, I really like horror stuff. I don't play a lot of horror games, but I like horror. Like, I like analog horror a lot. I like a lot of like creepypasta stuff. I like a lot of internet-based horror media because I don't typically like very gory movies, but like creepier movies I like. I like ghost movies and like demon movies, I guess, as long as it's not like exceptionally gory. But I say that, and Wendigoon, who is YouTube creator, he does a lot of good stuff. And he finally put out another video on like internet horror story. Well, a piece of fiction that is horror that originated from the internet. There we go. That's the proper terminology for it. And it was Mother Horse Eyes is what he is. He made a big video on that. So I've been listening to that as I've been driving, which has been really nice. apparently Mother Horse Eyes was something that started on Reddit. And so the story, as far as I can get, is basically a horror writer was trying to get wanted to get his work a little bit more recognition, and he had a website up that he put this whole story on. But it being his own personal website, I don't think it got that much attention, or maybe it was like a writing website. Either way, it didn't get that much attention. So what he ended up doing was kind of cutting up the story into like segments. Or maybe the story was already pre-made into these different segments, like these different like short stories that all connect to a greater story. And so he started taking those short story bits and just pasting them on the most popular Reddit posts, like really crazy stuff talking about like FBI cover-ups and like demon appendages and a boy chopping down a void tree, like a tree that doesn't actually exist. And all sorts of this like very crazy out there fiction pieces, like on random posts about like on r/pets, like a cute dog picture, and then you would look down and there'd be a post from Mother Horse Eyes going off on the craziest bullshit you've ever heard about. And that's how he got a lot of traction, basically. He would just post these short stories of this interconnected story on these popular websites, or these popular posts on Reddit. And he got a really big following really quick. And the story's really good. It's very fascinating. It's one of those kind of imagine where it is technology gone awry. Technology superseding the creator. Like, we've made technology and it's gotten too out of hand. Mix that with like a fleshy Cthulhu monster. And you kind of have the idea, maybe actually more like the King in Yellow. Yeah, actually I think more like the King in Yellow mixed with that idea of technology getting past us. Playing the system. It works. I mean, why not? It's a great story. People loved it, and that it worked. So, you know, they weren't really hurting nobody, at least in my mind. Hello, Kiwi Husband. Crash, right? Hopefully that's so. Apologies if I got the name wrong. My brain's pretty bad with names, so hopefully I said the right one. Why not? You definitely. This was not Why Not before. Do not tell me you were called Why Not on the Mega Man Day. I'm pretty sure you said Crash. Yeah, that's advertising. Exactly, right. And a lot of those posts did get deleted, but like the fans of it copy-pasted them onto like his own personal Reddit now. Crash is right. Hell yeah. Take that, bad memory. So yeah, it's kind of like the King in Yellow and technology gone awry. Basically, if like in this universe, basically taking LSD unlocks crazy parts of the psyche, kind of, and you interact with this Cthulhu King in Yellow-esque super monster called the Mother, and basically Mother kind of influences people to make giant flesh pyramids, giant flesh architecture. And you know, that's kind of the, and then when you get into the architecture, you get transported to the Mother world. You begin to build Mother with the flesh of all these people. And then the ending is, well, one of the bad ends to these kinds of scenarios is that Mother pretty much becomes the planet, takes the consciousness over of all the people, and just becomes a giant hive mind. And she does this a lot through technology, and she does this through the drug LSD. It's very bizarre, but quite interesting. Why Not is a Pokemon. That much I knew, but I thought for a second, Crash, you were like, oh, my name's not Crash, my name's Why Not. I was like, hold on a dang second. Hold on a dang minute. Yeah, I mean, that's I was trying to think if I watched or anything else I've been up to besides. I didn't actually play that many. I wasn't that much of a gamer over my break. I guess my gaming time was kind of spent on making the deck and whatnot. It was really nice though having all that time off. It really is. You know, early retirement sure does sound nice. I don't know if I'll ever manage it, but it sure does seem pretty sick. It sure does seem pretty sick nasty. Let's see. I talked about Neon Genesis Evangelion. I haven't watched anything new about that yet. And then you guys can see the new chat window we made. That's all really neat. And then I talked about the magic stuff. Oh yeah, I guess the one other thing I gotta mention is what happened to all my free birthday meals? Ah, hello, Kato. Hello. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Yes, we got a new chat window in here. And your messages all pop up inside the little chat window. Well, we just don't know. We just don't know what happened to that guy. And also, I was making... Hold on a sec. Let me show you the other thing I was making was this. For our little BRB screen. I'm on TV. Mom, get the camera. I'm on TV. So a little BRB screen that I'm working on here. I don't know if this will be the keep, but it's just like basically the prototype at the moment. I wanted to change this little like window. You can see the music going with different commercials at some point, but we'll see. We'll see. There's still work to be done. There's still work to be done. Cool as fuck. You know, this took some time. This took a little bit of messing around, and I'm using Nutty's chat program, and he's a YouTuber that does a bunch of basically tech videos for streamer stuff. A lot of his stuff is through StreamerBot. I use a little mixture of StreamerBot and Sammy. I'm sure you could probably do most of StreamerBot stuff through Sammy, but Sammy's a little bit more intense. I guess it's not as user-friendly, but it's a little bit... I assume, actually, it's a lot more versatile in its machinations. And eventually I'd like to do more stuff with it. I do like the whole... I'm not like a coder. I'm not like a tech-savvy individual, but it's a fun thing to try and like pick your brain with, you know? I did try to make a game for Game Jam at one point, but I got a little I just couldn't figure out what the hell I was doing. I was trying to do something with Pico 8, which is like a very bare bones basic program, but I don't know. I like at some point try something like that again. I don't know though. I have no current intentions to try something like that again, but it is fun to try and learn basically a new skill. A new little bit of, trying stuff out and seeing what you like. It's very fun. I mean, also, you look at these... this might not seem like much, but these numbers, the little numbers that we have on the starting soon thing now they're all... It's not actually going to be off-center. Neither will our Mega Man death counter. I centered all those properly. They're all transformed to be perfectly centered, no matter this amount of stuff I put in there. So, that's growth, baby. That's growth. Lies. No lies. It will now auto-center. I will not have to stop playing to center the Mega Man deaths. The death counter, rather. We have the technology, Staples. We can make it better, stronger, faster than before. Ugh. Let's stretch it out real quick before we get going here. The only thing I forgot to buy was I wanted to buy some green tea, but I forgot to buy the green tea. Chad, any of you guys got some green tea that you can send me? I want some green tea, but I forgot to buy it. And I don't want the Arizona green tea, because that's basically just sugar water. Just some good old green, just some chilled green tea in a bottle, please. I only have herbal tea. What kind of herbal tea, or is it just called herbal tea? Only orange and blue tea. Damn. What about like an aquamarine? You have an aquamarine by chance, Penguin? I got green tea in mint condition. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. La-dee-da, Miss Fancy. La-dee freaking da, Miss Fancy Pants. I don't drink coffee or green tea. I'm a caffeine enjoyer. I like coffee in the morning, and then generally I'll grab some like black tea or something in the afternoon, and then I'll have a soda poppy for dinner. That's typically, I mean, sometimes it gets changed out once in a while, but that's typically my drink rotation. I got green because it's mint. Okay, all right. Very, very funny, Caffey. Peach, chamomile, lemon and ginger, some others. Okay. Oh, it's not the caffeine. Oh, okay. I thought it might have been the caffeine because those are all. Well, I mean, black tea isn't black tea is caffeinated, but it's not like soup or green tea. Actually, I don't think green tea is caffeinated, so I should have realized that from the green tea. I know black tea is caffeinated, but I don't think green tea is. If it is, I don't think it's very highly caffeinated. Ba, 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 ba. All right, I'm gonna play some Golden Sun. Let's go. Pikachu City Pop, you'll have to be put on the back burner for now. Let's play some. Let's play. I think I liked it like this a little bit better. It's got the black bars on top and bottom, but last time was a little stretched. Oh Jesus. Let me know if that's too loud, chat. It shouldn't be, but do let me know. Last time we stretched it out a little bit to fill the screen, and I feel like this is, I don't know. I don't really mind the black bars, but what do you guys think, chat? Should we stretch him out to fill the bars, or does that seem pretty good to you? I think it seems all right, but I will let. I'm a diplomatic can. Ooh, actually, before we go, let me grab the player's guide for Fire Emblem. Not Fire Emblem. Player's Guide to Golden Sun. Seems for me. Okay. Fine with it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was too off-putting, but I figured I would just see what people thought. It seems fine to me, but, you know, I can understand it being a little off-putting. It's like I'm watching a movie. Ooh. The cinematic. Think of the cinema. On the CAN TV. True. On the CAN TV. This is. You're getting like the widescreen edition. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot our strategy guide for whatever reason. It's really funny. We missed page 4840. Also, hold on a sec. Why is the chat. Hold on a sec. Why is it like this? 1 second, chat. This is a new system, so bound to have some weird interactions. Let me put this like. Let me get this like a little taller. Let's do 780. Nope, a little taller, please. I must have changed it. I mean, I assumed something weird was going to come up. But this is not too bad in terms of weird stuff, honestly. This is pretty easily solvable. No, Can. We don't need to be confused. There we go. All right, that's much better. Okay. Let us go back then. Alrighty. Very good. Like I said, that wasn't too. I assume there'd be some issue here or there, but that was pretty easily solved. Okay, so let's go. I think we needed to go south, though. I think that's what they were talking about. The trees, I think, we're talking about going south. And, you know, why not believe the trees? Hello, J-Man. Hello. Welcome in. Yeah, here's the can we know. Listen. It works eventually. Yeah, that was a pretty easy solve. That was just making the window a little bit longer.
funny. They make me want to merge without looking.
You know, I am glad the Hummer guy is getting some more work. I guess let's go back and talk to the McElroy brothers. I guess those are some YouTubers or something, right? The McElroy brothers or something. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta remember. If we kill them, we don't attack again. Sound fucking kills me. It's a pretty good bit. It's a pretty good bit. Ah, okay, yes, here we are. Are you going to cross the bridge? No, I'm going to swim. Oh, right. Go right ahead. Are you going to cross the bridge? What do you think I'm here? There's one thing here, my guy. What do you think I'm here for? We gotta go to Blockbuster. We do gotta go to Blockbuster. I have stolen so many games from Blockbuster. Not on purpose, mind you. But I've definitely stolen a lot of games from Blockbuster. I think that'd be fine. Has the same energy of, look at him and tell me there's a god. Oh, Master Shake. What a, you're a real goof, Master Shake. Are you the reason Blockbuster went under? Maybe. Let's see. I don't know if we need, I don't remember seeing this. Was this just not here? Was it just, how did I not see this? Hello? Was this here? Is this a boss? What is going on here? This whole little village. I don't remember this village, and I could have... I don't think this is like a particularly new area. I don't want to move the old man. Let's mind read him. Who speaks to my mind? Me. Young master, was that your voice I heard in my mind just now? I knew it! You follow them, do you not? Yes. Oh, okay, I thought this was the, Yeah, you're right. I'm mistaking the bridge for the gate. I thought I was at the gate. This is the bridge. Yeah, okay. I knew it! But you must go through Mogul Forest, the endless woods. The forest itself is a mystery, and its paths even more so. No ordinary man can pass from one side to the other. But perhaps I could, young master. Is this the Hidden Leaf Village? It could be. One of the guys in Naruto has funky hair like this, right? If you can endure the trials in the Waterfall Grotto, I will tell you. Will you take the test? Do not worry, you will be permitted to enter the grotto. Go now, Can. Just remember, you are not the only ones who can read minds. So was he just waiting for somebody to come there and read his mind? Was that his plan for enlightenment? Actually looks like fucking Yid Sid from Kingdom Hearts. Who is Yid Sid? Oh, that's that's like the Grand Disney Wizard, right? I say, very funny. That's a very funny statement. It was a mimic. Yep, okay. I thought so. Alright, let's try hitting them with our biggest spells. That always seems like a good idea. Mad Growth's definitely not it. Okay, he's wrapped in Delusion though, but that doesn't seem to matter. Okay, it's fire. Gotcha. $24. Okay, their magic is still probably better. I once read someone complaining Bort Bork. Doesn't feel like ninjas anymore. I look at Naruto's orange-ass jumpsuit. I'm like, ninjas sense win. Yeah, I mean, he's not exactly high. He's not exactly the most hidden ninja in the village of the Hidden Leaf. You know what I mean? Let's see if growth is just as strong. Okay, no. Mad growth is still way stronger. There was this Disney short where Mickey was a janitor for the Mighty Wizard. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that one. That's a really good... That's a classic. That's a classic. Yeah, let's just keep attacking with our biggest stuff here. Delude's working pretty well. I love having Delude on the option. You know, it's really good. Once again, that's the reason I like having my characters a little bit, maybe not ideal. I think Square Enix came up with the Yin Sid because I swear that Disney, that was had no name in the short. Yeah, I mean, they just said, hey, what's Disney backwards? And that's their character naming convention, you know? You can't blame them for simplicity at the very least. I still think that's so funny. Trying to figure out what to play after SMT 5 Vengeance. I could try to stream Apocalypse. What to stream after that? Do you want to play another Monster Hunter game? Or like, yeah, I guess SMT is pretty much a Monster Hunter. Not like the Monster Hunter game, but you know, it's like Monster Collectibles. Let's see. Spirit and a Bone Fighter. Let's just all kill the Spirit. I think we can just kill it with a round of attacks. And we got to attack first, so we can be very, like... Ooh, the sword's super effective, you don't say. Okay, there we go. A weapon skill, please. Even in Epic Mickey, he is called Yin Sid. Ah, okay. So, even... Epic Mickey was after Kingdom Hearts, though, yes? New Monster Hunter game coming out soon called Digimon Time Stranger. Ooh, Digimons are pretty fun. That could be a cool one to try out. I know if you want to try, like, a, one of them more... What do they call it? Like, let's go this way. More of, like, a, Ooh, an Arctic Blade. What are the words I'm trying to... I'm trying to say words, but they're not coming to me. More of an indie one. Yeah, that's it. Holy guacamole. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. The Cassette Beast, haven't played, but I've heard pretty decent things about. But I mean, the Digimon games are just, you know, pretty good typically. Pretty good, like, they're a good standard. Can we walk across them? Yeah, they just deal damage. Okay. Yeah, Epic Mickey was 2010. Gotcha. Oh, they don't do that much damage, actually. Games from Raw Fury tend to be good. Is that Cassette Beast? Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. Yeah, thanks, video game. Yup, I see. Okay. With the extended size, I think I'm gonna make the text a little bigger, I think. But anyways. I'm just eternally messing around with what I want the chat window to look like. I think the text was bigger when obviously it was a little smaller of a window, but that's fine. Doop. Go this way then. Cassette Beast apparently has a fusion system similar to those Pokemon ROM hacks. Ah, okay, that's really sick. Ah, there's a little buddy. Oh, little buddy. So how do we... So... No, we've definitely ruined that one. Okay. How do we get that little buddy? How do we get that little buddy? Blind? Is there something here? So I had to move this out the way first. Can't get it from there. I actually had it? Oh, I see. Yep, I see now. Here we go. Took me a second. Alright, yes. Oh no, actually, let's save. So, I want to save right. Okay. One of these times. Here we go. While farming a bit of Animal Crossing Monster Hunter, Moonstone Island. Ooh, interesting. So in-game monsters mash together in different parts of the end fusion. That sounds really cool. Okay, he's a battle. I'm glad I saved beforehand. Alright, we're just gonna go all out on this motherfucker here. You say that, but with the protective aura, I think we're gonna be just fine. See, look at that protective aura. That aura, real protective. Very protective, in fact. A fine aura indeed. Indeed. Let's have him defend. Fly. But then again, I don't think that was the biggest spell this Dijin could throw at us. Whew, I'm glad I had Ivan defend. Glad I had him defend. Brother needed to defend there real quick. Alright, and then... this time, next round, we can actually cast the big summon. Oh, never mind. He's already dead. To me, Dijin 3. Hey, Torny, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Ooh, okay, so now he's a Windseer. Do we like a Windseer, chat? Now he's just a Seer. So he'll learn Ray, Whirlwind, Plasma, Impact, Sleep. He'll miss the spells, but... I mean, all of our stats go up pretty potently, besides the PP. Still learning how to live stream? Don't worry, take your time. Take your time. There's plenty of time to learn. That's for sure. But I do thank you for stopping by. I feel like this is pretty good, no? No, actually, yeah. I take back that statement. 69 HP for Garrett seems pretty bad. If I may be so bold. Oh, wait, he's currently at 91. Oh, he would lose 20-something. That's what that means.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, he was at the funny number, wasn't he? So he would lose 40... Jeez, Louise. He would lose, like, 46 HP to gain 8 more attack and 18 more agility. That's a lot of agility, no? But he would not get a lot of good new spells. Ooh, we get Ragnarok. Ragnarok's pretty sick. But... Delude's nice. I hate losing all that PP, but alright. We'll do it. My PP, no. Guys, the PP of my character has decreased steadily. This is no good. Teehee, teehee. Big funny joke. Alright, can I just... Okay, I was thinking that'd be too easy. That's obviously the way to go, is it through there, right? Like, that's obviously the way, because it's gonna take some work to get to it. Damn it. I'm so close. The steps, they're so... They're just... They're very pointy, is what I would say. They're very pointy. Can I jump back from this now and then... Yes, I can. Okay. It's hard to... I feel like you can sometimes jump more than you would think. I feel like you can only jump one step, but that was like definitely two. Oh, hey. That was easy. I don't know what we needed the dragon's eye for. I mean, it sounds mystical enough. Like it sounds vaguely mystical. Ooh, I hope we get to see what the Blizzard Blade does. I want to see its weapons thing real bad. Dragons deserve to see too. Jury's still out. Jury's still out. Maybe not every dragon deserves to see. There's probably some pretty bad dragons out there. You know what? I might just be a comedic genius. Huh. I like that he, like, his mouth opens like, ah. Okay, so now the middle is open? Yes, now the middle is open. How do we get to the middle? That's a great question, me. Alright, let's do some of this. Oh, come on, activate the damn Blizzard Blade! Kiwi knows a few bad dragons. Saiyan Seal! Man. Okay, well that was cool at least. I'm glad you got the joke, Kiwi. I'm glad you got the joke at least. What the hell's a bramble seed? Causes damage with thorns. Well, I guess ask and you shall learn. I'll give Ivan one. Just sitting with no items. Here you go, Ivan. Enjoy your pointed seed. Let's see, what does this ancient text say? Rays of life give birth to shadows, revealing the way. Oh, it's do-it-yourself growth. Okay, cool. Okay, I mean, these are probably better skills. As much as I want to be a hipster and use the other classes, it seems pretty good. Ooh, here we go. Whoa, and it also attack drop 2? Damn. That's pretty good. Shame we're so slow. Shame Mia's so slow, though. Mia's a slow gal. But you know, we don't hold that against her. She's doing her best. Okay, well, apparently I didn't get the... Okay, let's read this again. Rays of life give birth to shadows, revealing the way. Right, I mean, feel like it should be this way. Right, because this is like a shadow thing? Do we need to do something else, you think? Do we need to use, like... Do we need to use ply or something? Rays of Light. Do we have any new spells? Whirlwind, Frost. Did he reveal a different path besides this one? But this is definitely a path, no? What am I looking for? Nope, that should be the path. What am I doing incorrectly then? Let's see, is there anything interactable? No. Me and you both, Isaac. I don't know what's going on. Revealing the way. The way's been revealed, so how do we go through the way? The path is there, but you're not on it per se. Ah, I see. Okay. Understood. I got it now. That's some thinking outside the box right there. Ooh, yeah. I wonder, so it probably does also elemental advantage damage, too. I guess I'm going to throw everybody else over at the Lizard Man. I think we're going to kill him with our next attack. Everybody else is good? Yep, everybody else is good. Alright. Alright, so the path is like this. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, hello, BT. Again, I watched a clip of a JP VTuber, and a fellow Latin American wrote, "I promise to love you more than yesterday, but less than tomorrow," in Spanish. And when she translated, I laughed at her reaction of, "That's the coolest thing someone has told me, holy shit." So write it down next time you see a girl. I promise to love you more than yesterday, but less than tomorrow. That's pretty I can see that's some good old Latin America romantica right there. That's some fancy talking right there. The secret of Ki shall be revealed to the disciples of truth. Who was the JP VTuber you were watching, anywho? Was it one of the HoloLives, or was it just not a random, but just a non-corpo JP VTuber? So we got a Thing of Force, but I don't know where the hell to use the Thing of Force. But maybe we try putting in the dragon's face again? Let's see if this thing gets any clue. Bestows force when equipped. Strike a distant object. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what we need. Now we can just bring that back to the master, maybe. Matsuri. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I feel like there's some of the HoloLive girls that people don't mind flirting with, and then there's some that do. I feel like Matsuri is definitely one of the ones, at least that I remember, a lot of people like to flirt with, so. I think I completed the test. Did I? Ah, it looks like I did. Disclaimer, tomorrow never comes, so that's just the status quo. Look at you, BT, just sucking all of the passion, all the love right out of that sentiment, huh? You're doing the British thing, BT. The vibe of her stream died in a good way. Like her tone changed and said, I think I fell in love. So Latin lover charm is real. A lover former Latin America. Having tea? Well, I was going to say sucking the joy out of something, but having tea, I mean, BT's probably also having some tea. Whoa, oh, controller, don't fall. Fushin Temple is a pretty risky name. Yeah, it's pretty easy to say Fukin instead of Fushin. Hey, I have passion, just it lies in different places. I know, I'm mostly just fooling with you, but I couldn't resist the chance to take a dig at the... I couldn't stand to take a dig at our favorite Brit. Don't make me throw the tea in the harbor again. Fred fucks, yeah. Damn fucking Temple. And for the record, I was drinking a caramel mocha, not tea. Ooh, that sounds good choice, BT, if I may say. That sounds really good. It's the season for it. A likely story. I am glad to see you master the secrets of the Fukin Temple. We monks call the power you've obtained Ki. You seem confused. Most times, yeah. This is called Force by the Western world, but it is really spiritual power. I will teach you, as I promised. Use this power to go through the forest. What would happen if you let loose this energy in the forest? Haha, you are curious, no? Yes. Monsters that wait in hiding would show themselves. You would then try to defeat them, would you not? Yes. Sometimes you must let go of your belief that fighting solves problems. Monsters are cowardly. They will run once they know you can see them. They are creatures of the woods, so they do not get lost there. Ah, so we can follow them. Thank you, old man fucking. Thank you. Yeah, man, if only we were playing this on Friday night. We would be playing... We were literally going to fucking Temple on, like, you know, Friday night fucking... Friday Night Funkin'. There's a good joke. There's a good joke to be worked out here. This has legs.
Hey, I know. I'll use
say this.
as a drying pan.
Oh, thanks, Brock. Almost through it should be done soon. Hey, congratulations. Glad to hear the moving is almost finished, at the very least. Forceful slash. Wow, Ivan took less damage than Mia, despite him having the weakness. I say either one involves quite the good... Yeah. That's good, Penguin. That's good. Say both require a pretty good rhythm. True. Big trues. Aren't there some random encounter to Jin on the world map in this game? Or I'm remembering wrong? Let me check the guide real quick. I don't see anything, though. Let's see. After you leave... Oh, no, you're right. There is one. There's just one coming up soon, it looks like. But it's not till we get to the next town, it looks like. But you're right. There is one. I think this will be fine. The lower stuff. Also, fuck ads. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know if they actually did it or not, chat, but I know that Twitch was originally going to make it so that even people who did not... Ooh, nice crit. Even people who did not become affiliates, I think, are eventually going to get put onto ads, I think. Because otherwise, a nice bit to avoid the ads would just be... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. beforehand, I think you could avoid having to play ads by not becoming an affiliate. And the only really downside of not becoming an affiliate is that you can't make emotes and you can't have little channel point redeems. But I think they changed that. I think. Okay, so we can just do that and do it in the middle. Strange that they would have random encounters for being the Jin. Book ads 9 ways to Sunday. Yeah, they're quite annoying. Alright, so now we've learned that we can just smack that tree up. Okay. I thought we learned that. There we go. Okay, we had to hit it from a different way. Alright, now I run south. Yeah, they also changed the VOD settings for all users. Yep. I don't know, you would think that having Jeff Bezos' money, they would never, ever have to worry. Yeah, monkey. It is kind of... He's actually a monkey, ain't he? How very monkey-coded of them. I like that the bat, who's obviously in the air, is still weak to air magic. That's very funny to me. Yeah, you would think with Jeff Bezos' money, you would never have to worry about Twitch being profitable, but either they really want to try and cut costs where they can, or it's not as profitable as you would think. Again, they are worried about spending money. They are worried about not gaining more. Ah, yes, that definitely seems accurate. That definitely seems accurate. The old what would you call it? Why am I... Oh, that's why. If they will do anything to make number go up. If they're not making more money than they were yesterday, something must have gone wrong. Yeah, why have money when you can have more money? True. That's a big one. Let us see, J-Man. Removes sleep, stun, and delusion. Man, you couldn't just put this together, huh? Oh, I guess because this might be able to cure people in the field of poison. Well, I still feel like you can put those two together. But yes, so now we have a restore for most elements, it seems like. We need the number to always be going up, folks. The number can never go down, or millions must die. That's the philosophy of the modern businessman. I don't care who I gotta kill, just make sure that number keeps going up. Okay, what do they want? I want to catch that I want to catch that thing. I guess this is fine. Mia and Ivan both still have plenty of HP, plenty of MP. Vorpal Slash! Alright, let's just cure our boy over there. Our magician boy. But, I mean, I guess things are fine. Can I maybe catch from the side? Perhaps. Maybe. God. I'm not going to ask I'm not going to say, give me that item. I'm not going to say, because I know what that item is. I'm not saying that. You want to catch it, right? Ideally... Oh, actually, let's do that. Let out a howl. Blizzard! It's really doing the best it can about the GBA limited sound. Yeah, I mean, it sounds... For what it's working with, it sounds really fantastic, but... It's one of the reasons I had to swap over to RetroArch, I think, because the GBA emulator could not handle what they were putting out. Like, it was just crackling all the time. So, on RetroArch, for whatever reason, the audio's a lot better. So that's why I've been using RetroArch. Also, I need to see if the monkey's hiding in here. Just convert all your money to Vietnamese dong. You know, I've heard worse financial advice. Yeah, it was very crackly on the actual GBA. Or sorry, MGBA. So after that, I tested it on RetroArch, and the difference is super clear to me, at least. Okay, he's not hiding here. But I don't know which way to go. I wonder if it feels like it probably matters. Boy, this being like the Earth area, apparently, like, Ivan's doing so much damage, and Mia is really not pulling her weight around. RetroArch also has a much nicer UI. It does. It can be a little bit more hectic to go through, but it is much cleaner looking, especially because you can basically graft skins onto it, so you can make it look different. There's like a lot you can do with it. Where the hell that monkey at, man? I'm supposed to be following a damn monkey. But he ain't nowhere to be found. Just what did you do to find monkeys in Ape Escape? He did it all. Actually, you didn't have to do anything to find them. They were always there. But to catch them, you had to, maybe you had to brutalize one or two of them. But then again, they probably deserved it. They probably deserved what was coming to them. Maybe I only had to find the monkey once? Question mark? That's the best explanation I have for it right now. Alright, so we attack first, so... My assumption is not quite close enough enforcing. I mean, I'm stepping pretty close to those damn trunks. I would be very surprised if that was the case. Not that I couldn't be, mind you, but I'd be pretty shocked. Not the undead sword. Da-da-da-da. Dong stocks. Hey, look at him. He's so fucking tubby, man. They make them so fucking cute. He's so damn fat. Okay, now I can't push this thing over, right? Oh, I can. Okay. Apparently, it knows exactly what I want to use it on. All right. Well, you know what? I guess I can't complain. I'm sure chat will tell you what to do if anyone played the game. I'm always full of, there's always some helpful folks in here. If I get stuck for too long, I know Penguin will give me a very good hint on what to do next. I'm sure he just moves over to the computer, like, this guy again. How is he lost again? All right, let me fix him up a really good tip real quick. Like, thank you, Penguin. Alright, well, this one's actually really easy to get. He's not very well hidden. Alright, Chunky. You're coming with me. You're coming with me. Just think of converting it to a British currency. Dong to pound. That is pretty funny. This son of a damn you piece of it! Alright, whatever. Making me walk off screen, walk back on screen. He's lucky that he's cute. That's what he is. He's lucky he's damn cute. Wow, I've been summoned the whole city of Atlantis. And the whole city of Atlantis is like one woman with a bow. They don't teach you that in the history books. It's not what they teach you. They're hiding all the good info on us. Oh god, yeah, that's gonna kill that bat. I do love that the sword is super effective against the ghost. It's very funny. I don't know why that is, but it is very funny. Alright, come here, you son of a bitch. Gee, that's 15, huh? Alright, you're getting it. Oh, sorry, it's not Atlanta. It's not Atlantis. It's Atalanta. Atlanta and Atlantis if they mixed. Atalanta. Ba-ba-da. Okay, Quake Sphere is just Earthquake. They just completely reused that. They didn't even try and hide that that was the same graphic as before. They were just like, yeah, the kids won't know. Throw it in there. It's a wider Earthquake. If you say so. It didn't look that much wider to me. Quads. Good lord. Why is that so loud? Alright, now we are still a knight, I guess. But I guess we're a stronger knight. Bo ba ba. Is he hiding in here, I wonder? Okay, that's where he was hiding, huh? Alright. He never did no indication that he ever got over here. I just randomly found him. Quartz revived. He's back, baby. The Quartz truck's back and it's better than ever. Magician Storm of Ray. Boy, it's kind of unfortunate that Mia isn't that good, huh? I can see why she gets replaced in the next game. Oh, his ability is a revive. Ah, revive a down ally. Wow. Well, goodbye, priest. I guess I don't need you anymore. Wow, you know, I guess that means we just accidentally went the right way like 3 times in a row. That's pretty funny. We just happened to go the right way. Nuts. I don't think Mia is bad, but I definitely love my boy Piers more. Yeah, she's, at least right now, she's like the weakest of the party, I would say. Angry monkey. The ape. Oh, it's the ape that escaped. Let's delude him real quick. Oh, he's not that tough.
Monkey.
Damn, 90 damage. Sheesh. Fucking get him, Garrett. Monkey. Why do we always, chat, why does our stream always end up being so monkey coded? So monkey adjacent? Maybe there's a monkey inside the can. Do you guys think about that? Maybe that's what's inside the can the whole time. Atalanta was a Greek mythology heroine who in some accounts sailed as one of the Argonauts in the quest for the Golden Fleece. She was eventually turned into a lion. I like that part. That part's the funniest. You know, she was a great intrepid hero, and she was on the Argonauts, and she eventually became a lion. As you do in Greek mythology. You just become things. You just become creatures. Because I love every ape I see from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. Well, I guess... You know, chat, I guess they finally made a monkey out of me. I guess it finally happened. It was Earth all along. I feel like that Death Head has probably a pretty nasty ability on him. He's very, very slow. But he's probably super dangerous. Hey, Midnight! What's up, buddy? What's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. How is your evening? How is your night going, my friends? Ba-ba. Ooh, Storm Ray. Okay. It's the same looking ass ability. It's a cool looking ability, but it's definitely the same ability. The guard's fireball. Though I think with Ivan's magic, we don't need to even use magic with Mia currently. I think we could probably just get away with attacking with her. It's going well? Cool. What you up to tonight? You doing anything, you streaming tonight, Midnight? You got anything good? You got any good grub coming up? What's going on with your day? What is going on with your day? Stun voltage. 14 scribe. No new abilities yet. I mean, she got restore. Restore is probably going to be pretty useful later on. I don't know what all that noise was about. Okay, just didn't feel like hitting the tree this time. That's fine. Okay. All right. Very well. Sometimes Force doesn't feel like doing its thing. That's fine. Sometimes I don't feel like doing my thing. Monkeyless tree? I suppose it must be. Nope. He was inside it the whole time. The monkeys are shy. Streaming on the weekends or holidays only from now on. I mean, that makes sense. The weekends are a good time to stream. Alright, we need to get the blue monkey, the strongest of the monkeys. Alright, let's do all this. And then, do we have any of these? Yeah, let's just throw all the abilities at him right now. We need a full team buff, and then we need to debuff him. Ooh, attack drop by 39. That seems pretty good. Alright, Ragnarok. And then you can summon the Kirin. Ah, that's right, you're muted currently. Why don't you do this and prepare to do, and then we will restore you. Mardu Voltage Monkey. Oh, wait, I was thinking Baja Blast. Is Voltage also blue? Damn. Well, that's actually not that much. 52. I guess we do have the defense buff on us. So that makes sense. Ooh, he's weak to fire. Fireball. And then you can summon Atalanta. And then why don't you fly yourself? $107. Pretty good. Ragnarok's definitely the coolest ability in the game, right? Ragnarok's definitely got to be the coolest looking one. Coolest name, yeah, that's for sure. I mean, we'll throw another fireball out. I think it did pretty decent damage. I mean, he is water, so it's not exactly the most useful thing. I guess I'm just gonna heal him, and then we're just gonna summon next round. What's your favorite kind of Mountain Dew, anyways? Ooh, okay, good. That's actually not bad because I'm planning to summon with her next round. I like the live wire was one of my favorites. I don't know if it's still around, but I liked live wire a lot when it was around. I forgot if that's one of them they made like a permanent flavor or not. Have you played Mother 1 Earthbound? I haven't played Mother 1, but I have played Earthbound. Earthbound was very fun. I played that on stream. That was a very good time. Though I played it on stream before, I think a lot of you guys were here. I think just J-Man and there's a couple others, but it was definitely when I was just starting off. It was one of the games I wanted to try. And it's a really good time though. I really enjoyed it. Ragnarok is a sick word from Norse myth, but my favorite word is Gunugapa. Jinnungapa. This is gonna be something. Alright, let's try this again. Jinnungagap. Should wait for the Family 1 remake to come out. I'll stream that too. Mother Encore. Yeah, there's a lot of good, like, Mother-esque, like, there was even basically what they called a Mother Direct. So there's a lot of games that were, like, influenced by the style that were coming out. Yeah, pronunciation with can. You better get your money back. If you're taking that class, I'm just saying, you better get your money back. The flying attack. I like that flying attack. I think did less damage than attack. Vorpal, yes, Vorpal Slash. It's a hidden ability on this on the weapon. Yeah, the names are great, and all of the, well, not all of the weapons, but any of the artifact weapons you can find, or any of like there's like legendary weapons you can buy, or legendary weapons you can just come across. And all of the legendary weapons have special abilities associated with them that, as far as I know, are just procced by chance. But all the abilities so far have been really sick. It depends how much laughing is worth. Yeah, I guess, you know, if you get your sick kicks that way. Come here, my friend. All right, get out of the way, man. This motherfucker. I want to strike this guy. Huda! No? You would think punching him in the face would do it. And this is just the mid-game weapons. True. There's cooler weapons on the horizon. How do we get up to him, you think, chat? I think Tales of Vesperia had a similar weapon or ability name. Vorpal Blade. Yeah, I think it's a pretty consistent, like, common one. They're probably in a lot of games. I hath returned. Had to step out. What did I miss? You missed us beating up a monkey. We beat up a blue monkey. Maybe I can go through here. Mine, Alton. I found nothing. There's so many barrels to potentially check. This one's kind of goofy. How do I get it then? Maybe this is a growth spot? Do I have growth? I don't have growth anymore. Okay, I was thinking, okay, how about... No, I can't read his mind. Ba-da-ba. What do you think we need to do? How about, maybe I freeze this? 'Cause why not? Okay, she's pissed. Do not speak to me, I might spill my water. I will say it's required, it does involve an NPC. From the sky. Dad's answer from the sky, huh? Master Face said yeah, and the thieves fell. Maybe we go talk to the master. Maybe he'll throw us up there. Freeze the water lady? You know what? Why not? Take this. Was she just pissed that we were in the way? Maybe she was just pissed we were in the way. Yeah, she's just pissed we were in the way. Ooh, maybe the pot she brings the water to. That's a damn good idea. Oh, what the hell? Wow. How obscure. You have to talk to her while she's bringing the water over. And then I have to move it? Maybe I have to make her spill it here instead, actually. Yeah, I think I need to make her spill it, like, right here. Man, what an obscure-ass thing. That's a tough one. Yeah, I feel like the poor kids, you need a... Well, I mean, some kids would probably figure it out just accidentally, I think. But that seems like a tough one. Kolima! Overwrite the Kolima save. Oh, okay. He wants to just join in. We're just getting rained on. This Jin is just pissing on us. Well, doesn't really improve her stats that much, but you know what? We'll take it. The Jin found. Alright, this is the master. I bet, let's say, it's probably the kid, right? This is probably the master. No, okay. I thought that'd be kind of funny. Promise me you will be quiet. I can't promise that, lady. Look there. Just sit. You see that line? Stand there and use chi. If the tree falls, I will take you to see Master Fei. Alright. How about some of this? Whatcha? Okay. I guess I go over here. What did you do, warrior? The warrior used chi! He did it from the line and the tree fell. He knows Kung Fu? Do you know Kung Fu? Everybody knows Kung Fu in Golden Sun. Your chi must be strong if you use it from afar. I must tell Master Fei. Man, I forgot, like, I still can't believe this is, like, on the GBA. This is very, like, impressive visually. No? I feel like it's... There's a lot going on the screen. And it all looks pretty decent for the time. Yeah, what happened? The door opened on its own! Fei Zi, wait! Are you worried that Su... House? Su? Su is late? He is only a little late in returning from Lama Temple. Do not worry! Something is wrong, Su. I sense it. Ah, Fei Zi, is it your power again? It is, yeah. The GBA is a surprisingly powerful system. It really is. Like, this being ran on a handheld system that's... Some people have bigger hands than a GBA. And running all of this is crazy. Ever since gems fell from the sky and hit me, I have sensed bad things. Well, I mean, you also might have a concussion. You say you sense evil ever since you received the power of prophecy. You have told me already. I do not believe it, Fei Zi. Your visions are just coincidences. My visions came true many times, no? I had a vision about Mongol Forest, and that came true. Yes, your predictions came true, Fei Zi. Fei Zi. It was very surprising. The flood in Alton, did I not predict that too? All of I'm going to say her name a million different ways. Su is dead, one of the few casualties from FE6, unfortunately. Su was doing great, too. See, Father? I have heard this all. I was surprised, too, but it is still a coincidence. You still don't believe it? He kind of has the... His mugshot kind of looks like a drunk Simpsons character, no? Definitely looks like he would be like a drunk. Su is late, so you worry too much, but do not think bad thoughts. You sent people to find Su, correct? Stubborn old man. What did you say, Fei Zi? You should not speak so to your elders. I will not ask anyone. I will go alone then. It is too dangerous. Yeah! Master Fei, Fei Zi is gone. Fei Zi was very angry. She was frightening. Su is in danger. Fei Zi is going to help. Fei Zi knows Kung Fu. She will be alright. Fei Zi is alone. She cannot go too far. She will give up soon enough. Until then, let her be. Are we getting a new party member with Fei Zi? Fei Zi? She seems like she would be a party member if we had the option to switch in and out party members. It feels like she would be part of the squad. The tree, it fell. What happened? The warrior did it. He used chi. Warrior, can you use chi? Do it again, warrior. Show me your chi. Show me your moves. Show me your move. Move spell. Whatcha? Wait, is it Chi or Kung Fu? I feel like it's Chi is a part of Kung Fu, I guess? Question mark. Unsure. Yeah, the tree fell. Master, did you see? The warrior used Chi. What is it? It's like Kung Fu and violence for everyone. There's some song. No, it's friendship and what I think there's some little sing-songy thing that goes along with like Kung Fu and something for everyone. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Wow. I think there's also there's some funny clip from a movie where it's like everybody. Yeah, there it is. He's the master of karate and friendship for everyone. The Day Man. Yeah, that's it. Oh, there's also, I think what I was confusing that a little bit with was Captain Alex. Because I think it's like everyone in Uganda knows Kung Fu. Yeah, that's it. Everybody in Uganda knows Kung Fu, I think. Is I was mixing up multiple different references into one reference soup. The sound system in the screen are the only things lacking hardware-wise on GBA. Especially considering it only had 3 years. That is crazy. What a crazy system the GBA was. Fighter of the night, man, a friend. Day man. Fighter of the night, man. I don't know the last part, but he's a master of karate and friendship for everyone. What is wrong, master? Champion of the sun! That's it. The warrior did make the tree fall. I grant you that. This guy... What's wrong with this master, man? This guy is no good. What the warrior did, it is not Chi. What? It is not Chi? It looks very similar, but it is not Chi. Warrior, have you been to a fucking temple? Ah, I knew it. I've been to the Friday night fucking temple. How are Chi and fucking temple related? I learned my Chi from Master Hama of Lama Temple. The Hama Lama. Then it is the same as Chi, is it not? It is different because I say it is different. You must learn. Chi concentrates the energy of the body into the hand, then releases it onto a distant object. You, warriors, use energy from the mind, understand? Yes. This warrior is wise. The power to will something to move requires much wisdom. This warrior agreed with me. He is very wise. Fucking Ki releases the mind's energy like Chi releases the body's. The body's energy has limits, but mental energy has few limits. Train your Ki. It will grow very strong. Do your best, warrior. Practice, everyone. Chi has its limits, but anyone can use it. Practice, practice, until you learn the power of Chi. Up. Alright, so. Let's go in here and steal the goodies. He has no goodies to steal? What the hell? Look at this guy. No goodies anywhere? Fucked up. Alright, well, let's hit the end of the item shop then. Then we can join the... Let's do the item shop first, I guess. Then we can join the little lady on her quest. Hoo-wah! Ha-cha! Yo, sick moves. Hehehe. My kung fu is strong. You go to Master Faye school every day. Someday you will be strong too. Oh, cute little... Look at the cute little lady in her pigtails. Doing sick martial art moves. Alright. Let's see if we get any new cool weapons, chat. Do we actually... No, I think we're all good, actually. Artifacts. No cool new artifacts. Boo. I always want to go to repair. Ooh, okay. Drops enemy a China dress. Oh, ho, ho. Well, of course we're going to put the woman in the China dress. Of course. Get in the China dress, Mia. Get in the China dress. Let's see. I lose 3 defense. I lose no defense. Oh, because he's probably wearing adept clothing. What are you wearing for armor? Yeah, you're wearing adept clothing. Yeah, we're all wearing armor that boosts PP. Silk robe. I mean, 2 more defense for no PP, no thanks. I'll get this stuff, though. Oh, I guess I gotta sell. DS released in 2004, while GBA released March 2001. Although it's not a really big problem, as the original DS was kind of crap. It is kind of wild that it was so close to each other, though. Light Blade. I like Rapid Smash, but I don't think it's in the cards to use it. So I guess we're going to sell. Yeah, 1400 for 2 defense is a crazy bit of work they're trying to pull on us. Yeah, 3 years for a system is kind of crazy, honestly. Causes damage. Oh, bestows douse with equip. Let's give that to what's her face, not the ugly one. She could use more magic. She needs something. She's having I feel like she's having a hard time with it right now. Yeah, I always thought the GBA lasted way longer than... Well, I mean, like BT was saying, like, the DS wasn't, like, rocking the world right away, so... It did have some time... Okay, we already have the armlets. Bronze helm. Okay, so we can go up from the wooden cap to the bronze helm, and then silver circlet, probably. Yeah. I think that's why. I think the GBA had, like, a decent variety of games that lasted past when the DS came out. Alright, well, 4 defense. I mean, 4 and 5, I guess, fine for 600. One day I will find out what the hell we do with all these game tickets. Someday. Alright, I doubt there's anything worth buying if it's not an artifact. Yeah, I feel like that's true. I feel like that's just big true. Alright, you know what? It's a good time. I'm going to let ads run because I got to go use the bathroom real quick. So, you know what? Perfect time to do our break time screen. You guys can listen to some music while I go use the bathroom, and then I'll be back. So, I'm going to put on the break time screen. Enjoy. I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, and we're back. Look at how I'm so pleased with this BRB screen. All right, back here we go. Look at it. The seamless transition. Seamless, beautiful. I'm gonna read your mind accidentally. It's misleading. Those 3 years where the GBA were top dog, but even after 2004, we got tons for the GBA. Into 2006 and 5, Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6. Last 2 BN games, 0-4 Minish Cap. Yeah, like that's a hell of a list of games. It makes sense that people were still that you have I have such a mental picture of the GBA being a long-lasting system. You are the warriors from the school. Are you strong warriors? I think so. I am happy to see strong warriors. I hope you will go west. All right, well, you know what? You hope I go west? I'll go west. Okay, also, I know you guys were talking earlier about there being a... Yes, because there is a... We can find Corona the Mars Djinn by just going up north here, I think. Apparently, you can just find them in the wild. Let's double attack. Actually, no, we're gonna just double cast magic here. I think we're strong, but I don't think we're that strong, yeah. Still salty about Bulkai 3. I still need to play those games. I've never played the Bulkai series. Yeah, so they're over here. This random ass spot. Look, there they are. Douse. Attack the surge of water. I wonder if Douse is probably better than Plunger, though. No? I assume it is. Ragnarok. Man, that's such a cool fucking spell. They're fun if you enjoy 2D Zelda. I do like 2D Zelda. Definitely my favorite Zelda, I think. I haven't played... Let's wrap him in here. I haven't played, like, the 3D Zeldas in a really, really long time. But in my mind, if I think about the Zeldas I like, I always think of the 2D ones first. Chat, we have caught Corona. Very timely 2020 joke. We'll go right here. Very timely 2020 joke. It's still 2020, right? Oh, it's only been half a decade since 2020? Oh. Could have fooled me. Let's do this. Time is scary. Time keeps marching on. It is a scary thing, I must agree. I'm a level 15 knight. I hope our blue girl, I hope she learns some new spells soon. I know it's kind of my sort of game, because he's like cowboy themed, right? The character from Boktai. Also, I keep calling it Boktai. I don't know if that's it. I just think of like Bok Choy, and I keep wanting to say it that way. Why did this ape do 1 damage to me? Oh, I guess because I lowered his attack so much. I do like Bok Choy, so that's why I keep calling him Boktai. Bok Choy is a really good vegetable. It's under... People are sleeping on the Boktai. The Bok Chi. Bok. I'm just saying Bok now. I've forgotten. I've forgotten the language that I speak. Nothing new, really. Bok Choy, that's the word. Those are the words I'm looking for. DS only had a few big games around 2004 and 5. Mario 64 DS. I never cared. I actually never played the DS Mario 64. Yeah, Silk Road. Boulders block the way. My vision, it came true. Sue. Did she break the boulders with her bare hands? It is no good. I cannot hear Sue's voice. I'm surprised we don't have the growth thing. A Boktoid does have a lot of Italian Western references, starting with Django, protagonist's name, but he's a vampire hunter. So the Western elements are, they're basically just for world building on his upbringing. I see. Okay, I can't use this. But I mean, I think that's still pretty sick myself. Even if you're like cowboy adjacent, you still get a big thumbs up from me. Let's give the Water of Life to Garrett. And Garrett, I guess you can give the antidote to him. And now let's move the Jin around here. Now he can use growth. Ah, I see. But I say, it seemed like that didn't do anything. Ah, but we have to do this. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, attack with the surge of water. Oh, so we can use this to put out the fires. So if we really want to, we can go way back to that place earlier and put out the flames. I forgot exactly where it was, but it was a bit of a ways back. Got some power bread. Excuse me? Boost maximum HP. Well, don't mind if I do. That's for me. I'm the main character, baby. All the goodies are for me. As a scarf supremacist, just happy Django happens to be wearing one. I mean, scarves are pretty sick. Let's all be very clear. Scarves are pretty sick. What do I do? Warrior, should I return to Zane? No. You should punch the rock into pieces. Sure. Isaac is wearing one too. That's true. That's true. I guess we need to go to the mine first, perhaps. Zero was also wearing a scarf, kind of. Well, he's kind of wearing a cape, right? Shinobi's also wearing a scarf. There's a lot of cool scarves out there. It's my first time, yes. You must look like a coastal town, huh? You don't. You look like a mining town. The day the gems fell from the sky, these water-spewing monsters appeared out of nowhere. Now their village is ruined because of them. Oh, what a tragedy. I can go kill them, though. You know, I'm good at killing monsters. Incidentally, it is a reference to the original, although the original Western Django was beige, while the Red Scarves were a supremacist, quasi-religious group of bad guys. The Red Scarves. Oh, here's Atlantis. You know, it was... Everybody's been looking for it for so long. The Lost City was just here the whole time. Oh, there he is. Bring it on, punk. Okay, he ran. Alright, bring it on, punk. You know, like, here's Wonderwall, here's Atlantis. I mean, the Red Scarves do sound like a pretty good name for an evil group. No? Like, it kind of always reminds me of the Red Ribbon Army. Oh, thanks, game. Thanks for teaching. Thanks for this tutorial, like 10 hours in. Which I've already certainly done at least once. I don't know, maybe I haven't, though, technically. Maybe, technically, you haven't had to use the frost power like this yet. I'm trying to think, what other cool characters have scarves? We have Zero, kind of. We have Django. We have Isaac. We have the Shinobi guy. What else is scarf coded? X wears a scarf eventually. That makes sense. X. The living statue. Proto Man. Now I gotta rethink things. I think Proto Man's cool. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Ooh, so now we can boost defense with the red guys too. Okay, Joseph Joestar. Yep, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool guy. Ragnarok. Okay, he doesn't do that much damage. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, just throw some big spells at it. I think it'll be fine. Who is Ray and why are we storming him? You know? It's a good question. You're asking the questions not a lot of people think about, you know? Or, Ivan will make it. Strider. Now, is that the Shinobi guy? Or I think that might be the Shinobi guy. I'm saying that's the Shinobi guy, even though he's probably not actually Shinobi. You know what I mean? Alright, let's summon Mars. Let's keep storming Ray, and then let's summon Ray. Man, that's definitely the coolest spell. That's gotta be the coolest spell in the game. I don't see how it gets cooler than that. Cat from Gravity Rush wears a thick scarf. How is Gravity Rush? I've heard really good things about it when it was like out and about, but I haven't really heard much about Gravity Rush since the hype kind of died down around. Like, you know, it came out, it was like an indie darling for a little bit, and then it just kind of faded out of existence, it seems like. Sonic at one point? Okay. You know what? I can see Sonic wearing a cape. Though I also see Sonic, I can also see a webcomic making a comic about Sonic wearing a cape and then accidentally tripping and then causing a terrible accident with himself. I can see that being a webcomic. That feels like a webcomic. Alright, let's do the night, recharge our PP. And then let's go keep fighting some living statues. Strider, Hiryu, whatever he is. Strider, I think BT a Capcom game, although Hiryu didn't have one in the arcade game, but he does everything else. Another series Capcom will revive, but apparently there's more due to legal shenanigans as they don't wholly own the character. Well, at least that's a little bit more understandable than some of the other shenanigans they get into. So, Shinobi guy is called Hatsuma, and made by Sega. Strider is a manga that Capcom made into a few sick-ass games. Interesting. So we just gotta beat up... Oh, well, I mean, it's not too bad. All we gotta do is beat up a couple of living statues. Oh yeah, Beautiful Joe. That's true. God, I've not played Beautiful Joe either. I know that was like, I was never the biggest, what was it, Clover Darling. I was never the biggest Clover Darling. But I know a lot of people loved Clover for a while. And they're the ones who made Beautiful Joe. Oh, they got the surprise attack on it. There's a fucking tarantula. Someone get this green spider out of here. Why is bro here? Vorpal Slash! They just dropped one. Come on, do something. That definitely sounds like some good planning by them. I just think of that little meme of that. Almost looks like a white Ninja Turtle that's poking something with a stick that says, "Come on, do something." Beautiful Joe 1 and 2 are very good games. Now, the one thing I'd like to say, because I know, well, I think Clover did the Wonderful 101, correct? The Slime Beast! No! The monster that is the Slime Beast. How are we ever to defeat him? Because I wanted to like the Wonderful 101, but the mechanics for drawing were really, really tough for me. For whatever reason, they just did not seem to work as much as I wanted them to. Because the game looks really sick. I was saying that Hayabusa. Ah, okay. Hayabusa, I think, was the one I was thinking when I was thinking of the Scarf Ninja. I think I was thinking of Hayabusa. That name sounds very familiar to my noggin. Platinum. But Platinum was just Clover, independent from Capcom until just recently. Okay. So they're basically the same critters. The same creature. "101 is its own beast, though. Beautiful Joe is a side-scrolling beat-em-up." Ooh, that does sound pretty fun. What was it for? Was it for the GameCube? It was for the GameCube, right? I bet you that game sells for like $1 million bajillion on the retro market. I should give Wonderful 101 another shot at some point. It was PS2. Really? Why did I think it was Oh, so it was also on the GameCube. Punch this guy in the face. Alright, he didn't seem to care. The Slime Beast. What are these slime? These are like the funniest ass enemies we've ever seen. They're called Slime Beast, and they're just red slimes. GameCube was sinking by not selling. Capcom walked out their deal with Nintendo. Huh. The PS2 version has Dante to make up for the worst performance. I feel like that would definitely help. People do love the Devil May Cry guy. People do love Dante. Damn, no weapon procs, huh? I was hoping for one. Okay, now we get the weapon procs after it's too late. And Dragon Quest calls them slimes. The beast slimes. The Slime Beast, my apologies. Now, Dragon Quest, I've only played... How much have you guys played of Dragon Quest? I think the only one I've ever beaten to completion was 11. But man, I like 11. 11 was so much fun. I think I actually, I don't know, either I got close to, or I did 100% Dragon Quest 11. It's one of those two. Either I did, or I got really close. At least it's not called Wiglet. Yeah, that's true. I do like the regional variants of Pokemon, but Wiglet's a very uninteresting name. Apophone and Feverish Delusion, and then let's throw out a couple things here. Summoning BT. Ooh, okay. Damn, that shield does some work. Oh, we can actually put him to sleep? Wow, he's asleep and in delusion. Bro's having a rough-ass day. And his Psi energy is... Okay, I think we woke him up. Yeah, okay. I'm about to say, we almost put 3 abilities on him at once. Nereid. Nereid, or... Nereid? Or Nereid. Something like that. I played a lot, but whenever someone mentions it, I've realized I started streaming 3 and didn't finish it. Ah! How were you liking it anyways? Were you digging it? Ba, 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 ba. Man, we're just crushing. This guy has no chance. He had no chance to fight back. That's much for damn sure. Also, we got a vial? What is that? Ah, it's like a full, basically like an X potion in this game, it seems like. I've played 9. Is 9 the British one? The one where they have a bunch of the British accents? Or is that 8? They have a ton of British accents. I remember our fat guy has like a Cockney accent? Maybe? Kill this round. 1 and 2 are right around the corner. Maybe I should play 3 at some point. I wish... It's a pretty big game, though. Right? Like, Dragon Quest 3, I assume, is like a 40-hour affair? Or is that incorrect? It's an old school JRPG, so they're either like 20 hours or they're like 60 hours. There's not a lot of in between, typically. And 10, but that's a Japanese exclusive, and it's an MMO. Wow, it's an MMO. They were trying to do the thing, the Final Fantasy 11 thing, huh? Did you guys play Final Fantasy 11? It was pretty fun. I enjoyed my time with Final Fantasy 11. It was kind of the MMO made for me, with the weird like mixing of abilities and whatnot. I love DQ3. Amazing game. Tons of replayability. So how long was it anyways, BT? How long was the DQ3? I still need to get back to DQ3. Perhaps after I'm done with the current game I'm playing. What are you currently playing, Tactician? Did you finish Fantasy Life, right? What's the new Tactician game of choice? No, I don't like MMOs. I played a lot back when I was younger because they were free games and I got to play them with my buddies. So those two things gave them a lot of staying power. Playing Clair Obscura. Oh, how is it? How is it? I've heard lots of good things about it. Okay, that was the wrong direction. Okay, am I overthinking this? I feel like I'm overthinking it. What could it be then? Maybe it's an ability we'll get later on. Alright, hold on. 1 second, let's find read. Nothing, okay. Yeah, I heard the game is great. Me too. I've also heard that Clair Obscura is like be super fun. It's getting a lot of people back into turn-based video gaming. So I'm happy about that, if anything else. I like it. I'm playing an Ultra Babby mode because I care most about the story, but so far it's been a good time. And play the games the way you want to play it. Ooh, IMO, I don't give a... I think people should just play the games the way they want to play it. There's no need for bragging rights. If you like challenge, great. If you don't like challenge, play the game however you damn well please. The games are for fun at the end of the day, after all, you know? I don't think you have it yet. Damnation. Curses. Do it again. Alright, let's do this then. Don't think you have it yet? Okay. Oh, I love that sound effect though. It's so sick hearing the multiple strikes. Level 16 Knights. No new abilities though. Let's just heal up and continue our march. I didn't know if there was anything else. I don't think there's anything else down here, at least on this map. Optimal gameplay in RPG is speed up mode. I mean, you're not wrong. That's a funny statement for sure. But having a way like you don't need a speed up mode exactly, but you do need some way to skip past encounters that no longer challenge the player. Like Earthbound does it well, right? Like Earthbound just makes it so that if the enemy is too low level, it just won't fight you. It just runs away scared. And if you back attack it, you automatically win. That's the kind of stuff we're talking about. Now that's the kind of speed up that I think is really good. I guess now that we lowered the water level, we can just leave here. And that's all we needed to do. They kind of did that in Metaphor. I forgot, how did they do that in Metaphor? It's been a while since I've played Metaphor. Did they just run away from you? I don't think you are. Oh, no, you do auto win. Yeah, you auto win at certain level caps. Right? Or am I mistaken? You can just whack him on the field. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking of. Speaking of RPGs, I saw Maddie playing Trails of the Sky 1 remake. Ooh, after I recommended it. See, now the game lets you choose real-time or old gameplay. The caveat is real-time combat nets less experience and item drops, while classic nets more. Under the caveat, you gotta strategize more. Interesting. It also is kind of nice to be able to just swap, you know, if you're like feeling bored of one or the other. It is nice just to be able to go like, no, I'm feeling quirky tonight. Let me go do some consistent action role playing. Man, this is a big ass map. So none of us felt like using our cool weapon abilities, huh? Not a one? We've all got cool weapon abilities. Thank you, Garrett. Said fights I cannot beat on easy because I have more fun beating them on hard when I'm more ready. It is. I mean, I do also really like a challenge. I'm a challenge kind of guy. It is nice that there are a lot of games that can just give you options on what to do. Actually, I'm gonna do this and this. I think Stormray almost kills the flyer. We'll do things like this. Ah, we're so close. We're just killing them in one round. Yeah, I also should try out the demo at some point. Trails is the one Trails game I've beaten, so it'd be kind of cool to try out the demo. I also still want to try out the Elliot demo at some point, whenever it comes to not Switch. Or rather, the not Switch 2 platform. I think actually with the 2 spells on the middle guy, that might be enough. We'll see. They changed gameplay on the fly. Apparently, real time is good to mow down weak mobs. And the old one for big enemies. That sounds fun. That sounds good. I like that a lot. Like I said, any sort of giving players more selection, I never think is a bad thing. Alright, now we can go here. Then I get you. I think it's a lot because I have a massive backlog, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on one game. That's fair. Some people like doing either like one. I feel like people either like jumping from game to game or they like to do one or two games in kind of a massive sitting. I hope other platforms get the Elliot demo. I don't have a Switch 2 and I want to try it out. Same. I really hope it goes to different platforms because it's going to be sold on different platforms. So I'd like the demo to be out on a different platform. When the demo comes to Steam, I'll definitely be playing it. We'll definitely stream it. So I definitely want to check it out. It seems like a very me-coded game. God, a mimic, huh? Let's see. I mean, sure, I'm gonna just wreck this guy's shit. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know much about the Evil Within. What was Evil Within talk? I just remember that being a very cool cover. I don't remember much else about it, though. Really, you would not like the game just because it was not scary. Really? It wasn't a scary game. It looked like it was a scary game. Let's use all of our summons real quick on this guy. Maybe the single summons aren't very worth it. What's he weak to anyways? We'll see now. Probably fire, looks like. Yeah, it's fire. Okay. Debilitates. Oh, that's not a lot of defense drop. Alright, well, time to just throw my big abilities at you. Time for you to go to hell. Man, why is that ability so cool? I'm glad it does so much damage, too, because it's a sick ability to use. Ooh, 16. That's a lot. Kami has very odd takes on survival horror. What we know as Resident Evil was largely another staff member's idea. Huh. So Evil Within is a good way to see what could have been. I think Kami was a very good game director and opening different ideas by the staff. I mean, a good director, like if you're a good leader knows when to default to, how do you want to put this? A good leader knows when to default to a given idea by your staff. Fly well. Well, didn't really need a heal bonus, I feel like. I feel like Fly was still healing a whole hell of a lot of HP. I'll have odd takes from time to time. I still haven't played Evil Within, but I don't really play a lot of horror games, but I thought the Evil Within had a really sick looking cover. I'll tell you that much for free. It's the one where they got like the barbed wire over somebody's face and they're going like, ah, the barbed wire, it's in my face. Pretty sure that's how it goes. Electric bite. I've been stunned, you monster. There was an interview where Mikami said he treated his games like movies. Oh, some horror fans hated that statement because it made them less scary to them. Interesting. I wonder why that would make you think it'd be less scary. I guess everybody has different takes, but that seems weird to be like, oh, it's a horror movie? Oh, well, that's less scary. The bees, they're in my eyes. The slime beasts, they're in my eyes. Ah. You can tell with Resident 1 he wanted to be very cinematic. Yeah, it definitely feels like a cheesy horror movie. You definitely can get that vibe pretty easily, I feel like. God, this is hard to visually see the distinction. Ah, here's something. Mr. Slime Beast! I cannot hear the word Mr. Beast without thinking of that stupid ass pose he does where he's holding out his hands. That's forever in my brain. Oh god, there used to be I think it still might be around. But there was I don't know if you would call it an app, but there was something. There was something you could do. We'll just call it an app just for lack of a better word that I would know. It was like an app you could use for your thumbnails, which would put Mr. Beast into your thumbnails. Like it would change YouTube thumbnails, not just the thumbnails you made, but just YouTube thumbnails as a whole would just always have Mr. Beast's face everywhere. I remember seeing like screenshots of that and thinking that was the funniest shit ever. Tundra. I find it funny how Kojima was infamous for it with lots of Japanese companies for Westaboos. You know, I like that there's Westaboos. There's Weeaboos, there's Westaboos. We're not so different, you and I. Sort of vibes going on. Always felt that old RE was always more camp horror. Yeah, I agree. It's always more camp horror to me. Whether that was intentional or not. A dragon shield. It was definitely intentional with the dub, but was it intentional when they created it? That's the thing. Resist fire. Garrett's already fire coated, so. Because the actors, or whoever they got to do the parts, were definitely in on the joke. No two ways about that one. Capcom we're also victim to Capcom writing. I don't know how it happened with that company, but even in plot-driven games, eventually it reaches a point of stupid. Well, honestly, that's, you know what? For horror, that's pretty good, I think. I think like horror hitting a point of stupid, I think it's pretty common occurrence. Jesus Christ, isn't Mr. Beast everywhere just regular YouTube now? But you can put him in the thumbnails of every video. It was the red circle, but instead of the red circle and the arrow, it was just Mr. Beast's face. Considering when Japan is naive about certain Western media, unless it is Napalm Man, I always like when another country like kind of throws their hat into the ring when it comes to stuff like that. It's usually very endearing. He's reminded that Chris Redfield is also Batman and Sonic. He's a busy guy. Busy guy. Alright, well, you know what? We'll give you the Quake Sphere, huh? How about that? Yeah, whatever, we'll just do that. Damn! Wow, I underestimated how much Quake Sphere was gonna do. Damn, that was a big old damage. What a timeline we live in. Man, how do you think he gets into the Sonic costume after he gets out of his Batman costume? Like, do they just shrink him? Do they just bust up his kneecap so he can fit into the Sonic costume? Really good damn Batman too. Ah, man, I wish I knew more about this, about like movie shit. I'm always such a bad movie head. I don't know jack doo-doo when it comes about movies. Alright, let's do that. I mean, technically, he actually is weak to fire, so we should be using our fire spells. remember when circles with arrows were everywhere. What's the new? There's like, I feel like there must be some new thumbnail trick that people are doing around. I mean, rage baiting is very big, but I don't know if that's like, that's always been really big. But I feel like you see a lot of X's career is over and shit like that nowadays. Being earnest about something, even if it doesn't pull it off the best, is something you can at least respect. Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree. You need to kill the part that cringes inside of you, and you just need to go whole hog into whatever it is you're like interested in. That's what I would say. We'll summon the two Atalanta. We'll just go to Atalantia. Oh, true. The goofy face reaction is definitely big nowadays. That's true. Capcom wants their games to be fun and young at heart. Specialize in characterization over plots. That's, you know what, I think that's a really good description of it, actually. I think that's a really good descriptor. Let's see. Now, do we want to do anything else here? Oh, this is gone. How the hell do I get down now? I think that sometimes Japanese audiences will be forgiving of bad caption. Artwork is a soulless earnest. One Punch Man comes to mind right away, how the webcam blew up before Murata began redrawing it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Americans can also respect that occasionally. Maybe not moviegoers so much, but I feel like the average Joe can respect that stuff. Americans are more harder on each other because we are honest as fuck, we're not fake as fuck, we are badass. Sobbing. Yeah, I'm tough. I'm really tough. Well, we can always escape out of dungeon. Oh, hello, Fox. Hello, Arctic Fox. Hello, hello. How are you doing tonight? I think maybe we're done with the dungeon. Now that I think that we've lowered all the water levels, I think we just leave. There's no way to get down. Let me just hug the walls real quick. Okay, let's get out of here. Unless it's Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations, where character and plot are both peak. Man, Phoenix Wright, what a good-ass series that is. What a good-ass series Phoenix Wright is. Have they had a stinker? Have they had even one stinker? I hate those. Rapid Smash. Psy Energy Leech. Ooh, that seems really good. I want to give that to her, but I'm often out of MP a lot more with him. Yeah, we can sell that. Because her thing has a paralyzation ability on it, and I think that's way better than the silence. And I think it's a little bit more damage. Apologist wasn't as good as the first VIMO, but I still liked it. Now, is that like... That's not Phoenix Wright Babies, right? That's like something... Is that like a different timeline? Or no, that's Phoenix Wright... That's Phoenix Wright Future. There's like a baby Phoenix Wright, but he's not actually like baby Phoenix Wright. He just looks like Phoenix Wright. I did. With a kiss. Oh my gosh. That young lady just kissed Isaac right on the mouth. I haven't played the later ones. I know there was one where they were like, back in the past to win the shitty courtroom cases that suck ass. They're like back in feudal Japan. I also think it's really funny that maybe the legal system that is the least kind to any sort of like innocent until proven guilty. And that's the one we get the games out of. To me, that's just really funny. That's just... Something about the irony there just tickles my funny bone in just the right manner. It's from the country that's notoriously bad about giving fair trials. It's the one we get all the trial games out of. That's just really funny to me. It's just... There's something about that. Alright, let's heal up. We'll use me. I'll upgrade us. Now we can kind of use Ivan's magic pretty like off cooldown, because we have the chance to just steal MP when we attack with him. Oh god, no! This is gonna be a big map, chat. We're in trouble. Hold on to your butts, chat. It's gonna be a minute. Yap. Phoenix Wright isn't just guilty until proven innocent. It's guilty until someone else is proven guilty. You know what? Maybe it's more suited for the Japanese legal system than I thought. Maybe it's more suited, actually. Oh, this is too big of a map for my tiny pea brain. Ace Attorney really is a scathing satire on the Japanese legal system. But do you think people really take it as that, though? I feel like people usually just go like, haha, Phoenix Wright, funny game. I feel like people don't think of it as a scathing I don't think you're wrong, but I just don't think people usually take it as such. Oh, it doesn't give us MP. It just steals it from the enemy? Question mark. I don't know. It says Psyleech, but I watched Ivan's PP. It did not change. I assume we do this, and then I assume we move it like this. I assume that's the way to do it. We can do this as well. Okay, we're not here yet. We need to get this thing back from this side, probably. A defense attorney is considered socially an unscrupulous person by default. Jesus. The game gets serious. One of the main points is how wrong. Yeah, maybe that's no. I don't. Sorry, when I say maybe, I don't mean that. That's maybe what the game does. I'm like. Maybe people take it like as a scathing critique, but I don't know. I feel like people just think of it as like a fantasy, like a very fantastical sort of telling. Like, like it's so, like this is so ridiculous. There's no way it can be real. That sort of deal. Man, Blizzard Sword is so good. Yeah, that crit deals 12 damage if we lowered his attack. Crazy weapon. Crazy potent weapon. Alright, so... where the hell do we get the frackin' parts from, you think? One of the key points is Phoenix wants Japan to get a decision by jury like the US, specifically for cases that reach an impasse. And all we have are testimonies and no key evidence on either side. Man, I also just haven't played enough of the Phoenix Wright. It sounds like there's more, the story's a little bit more involved. Like, or rather it goes places, which is cool. Let's see. I'll do this. Alright. Thought that might be enough. One of the lawyers tells Phoenix he's an idiot for wanting the uneducated masses to make any decision. Yeah, that sounds like the hoity-toity elites, alright. Very funny and very comical with his characters, but late game, when it gets serious, becomes cool. That, you know what? That's pretty darn neat, if I do say so myself. That's pretty darn neat. I think I forgot which one I ended. I know I played a lot of the main game. I don't know if I beat the main game or I ended it on the... Okay, we're definitely going too far to go back. Okay, we need to go back and find out how to get that water beast. Do I have the thing that lets me skip battles for a while? I think I bought some. I did buy... I don't know how long that lasts, but at least lower the encounter rate. And they're pretty cheap to buy. Probably should buy a bunch of them later on. Never played an Ace Attorney game. Strongly recommend. We get lucky we got the HD remasters for the whole franchise now. Yeah, and they're quite good, too. That could be a fun stream idea, even, to play through some of those at some point. Okay, that's where the card is. I see. The card's probably right over here. I probably just walked right by it. Because I can make the, I make this like a little jump pattern to get to. Like so. I know the Back in Time Japanese one is really, really cool visually. Ah, yes, here we go. Man, it's such a good time. It's such a good time in gaming, just in general. We have so many good options of what to play. It's kind of crazy. There's like remasters of all these classics. There's cool new indies coming out all the time. Then there's just the classic collections you can get at any point. It's just a really good time to enjoy video games. Unless you like AAA stuff. I feel like the AAA scene isn't doing quite as well. I feel like that's kind of falling to pieces. Whee! Alright. Your ass is mine, buddy boy. Right after I save this game, your ass is mine. Oh, do we have a summon left? Ah, we do have a summon left. Do that. Let's do some of this, some of those, and let's do one of these. Hail Prison. Damn. Sheesh. Where'd all that come from? That was some damage right there. Let's see here. Let's just use an herb on yourself, and we'll have her fly herself. We'll see if she makes it through the round. I mean, I have that Djinn now that... Oh, nice. We actually just killed him. Excellent. Djinn Spritz. Where the hell is that? We're gonna put Spritz on standby. So we must have missed a Wind Djinn somewhere. Well, or I guess no, the Wind Djinn could just be the last one. No, we definitely missed one. There's 4 waters now. Where's the... I wonder where the third wind gin is. That's Zephyr. I was just looking through the... I guess I'll check a little bit later. I was looking through the strategy guide just to see if I quickly could see where we possibly missed him at. We got Zephyr and we got Breeze. Spritz the Mercury Dijin. I keep fluctuating between Jin and Dijin. Mr. Mercury. Maybe there's two Spritzes. There's just two Mercuries in a row. There are two Mercuries in a row. There's Zephyr. Scrolling back. Gust. Oh, do we have Gust? Okay, so Gust we missed. But that's just back in Colima. Yeah, I don't see Gust anywhere. Okay, so at least I know where that guy is. We gotta go back to Colima after this dungeon's done. Back to Colima. GTA 6 will be the world's first triple quadruple A game. Oh, you know what that means, right? That means it's going to be the first game that they're going to charge $120 for. That's what that really means. Feel that shit will release, a bubble will burst, and things will change. Yeah, I mean, if that doesn't sell like hotcakes, I think they've put so much money into that if that doesn't like blow. Like, that doesn't blow the walls off the bank, people are in some trouble. And I just never really understood the appeal to the Grand Theft Auto games. Not that I thought they were ever bad, but I sure as hell never thought they were that, you know, that great. I could always see them go like, oh yeah, I get why people like those games. Like, I can understand, but not to the extent that they're trying to sell it at. Ah, finally a new ice spell. That's what we're waiting for. Skull and Bones was quadruple A? Oh my god, didn't Skull and Bones, like, sell 0 copies? Or was Skulls and Bones more successful? Nice, okay, there we go. There's a powerful new spell. Cormia. A lot of damage. Don't hit it. Not to hit a lane like that. What a rude ape. Ah, Bind. Very nice. A paralyzation spell. I don't think I ever played a second of GTA past Vice City. I feel like those games are fine, but I feel like that's all. I feel like they're just fine. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see the gigantic appeal. I see the appeal, but I don't see the gigantic appeal. You know what I mean? Running my San Andreas around Kamen Rider. That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. Just think GTA is the most generic open world game. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, I agree. I actually 100% am in the same pool. I feel like they're just generic open world crime boss stuff usually. Like, it's usually like you're like some part of some crime family. Though I think the latest one had like a much more structured plot around just a couple characters that I think people really liked. It's like Trevor, like that rich guy, and then somebody else, I think. There are police Kamen Riders like Saiga, and the mass-produced Riot Troopers. Oh, because that's an actual thing in the game. Oh, that's kind of cool. Or rather, in the series. That's fucking neat. Alright, you do 1, you do 2, you do 1, you do 2. There we go. Yeah, it's like white noise. I agree. I don't think they're bad at all. I assume they are fine games, but like you said, I kind of agree entirely. They're just kind of like they just kind of exist to me. Ooh, what's over here? It's a lot of. This better be something over here. Better not be a joke. Not struck the wall. Rocks may fall. Watch me do it. Yes. Aiyah! Run, Isaac, run! God, it looked like a bunch of Cookie Crisps shooting out there. Oh. I don't think he sounds very happy. Whatever's down there, I don't think they like that. Away I go. Away I go. It's an actual thing in Kamen Rider. That's wild. A Riot Trooper mass-produced army. Not what I would think of when I think of Kamen Rider. Let's hop off real quick. This looks like the boss zone. It's like the boss zone right here. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, that's the boss zone. The Hydro statue. Let's see. Ooh, good music. I think we're probably just summoning. I think we're just kind of throwing spells off until. I'm trying to think. I think how I want to take this guy out. I think Can's just going to throw out Ragnarok until he's out of mana. It's not too bad damage. Garrett's got enough HP that I'm not super worried. I think I just want to, like, throw out most of Garrett's things until we get to a point where we can block a foe's psi energy. Oh, so bind is silence, not paralyzation. Fizz. Let's fizz. If we can get 4 spirits down, we can mega summon. So I feel like that's worth it for Mia. She's not going to do a lot against the water guy. But I feel like this is the best use of their time, entirely. Yeah, like I said, me and Can and Ivan are throwing out some really high damage, pretty consistently. Okay, we're gonna have to full heal on that one. No sleep though. Alright, so I need to heal people. You're well here. You can summon Tiamat. Why don't you use a cure on Mia, and then Mia can full summon Boris? Boris? Alright, summon Boris. Okay, good. I'm glad we focused healing those two. All right, nice, nice. Ah, Boris, Aurora Borealis. Okay, that looks like a Final Fantasy. That definitely looks like a Final Fantasy something. Wow, 221. Water power by 96. Jeez, 333 damage. That seems all right. That seems pretty good. All right, and then I guess you can fly well here. Oh, he's down. Okay. Nice. Zek troops like fake Kamen Riders with armed cannons that do military and law enforcement. They look like regular enemies from Mega Man Zero. One teamed after X, but black. Candy, I have a second. What's up, Staples? An ad's about. Hold on, I'll snooze this ad just so you don't. Just so you can hear me respond. What's up? It is strange. Aurora Borealis, at this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely on your can stream. Yes. Can you see it? No. No, yet, not yes. No. Ah, treasure chest. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I bet you that lets us get the, this will let us destroy the rocks. Yes, I agree. We should check the chest before we go. What kind of adventurer do you take me for? Do you really think I'm going to leave a treasure chest behind? You are mad. I don't need you to tell me to go get the chest. I'm going to do that on my own accord. The lifting jam. Aha, okay, so yes, that's probably how we get past the big rocks. Was there a big rock in this one to get rid of, chat? Or was that the other one? I think that was the other area. Did we go to the treasure here? The cookie, the dragon shield. I don't think there's anything worthwhile. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. We can actually try to just escape here. Looking at the map real quick now that we're done with this area, and I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's leave. Ah, yes, the music that indicates that we've won. Lovely. It's the good time, feel good music. Actually, do they sell relics here? I don't think they sell relics here. Yeah, I didn't think you did. Nothing can go wrong. Do you hear the cheerful music? Nothing could possibly go wrong in this town. I'll buy up 1,000. Up to 1,000. Alright, let's go rest. Then we'll go try and find... I think it was in the second area. I think it was the dungeon 2. So what are you hiding? What secret are you hiding? I'll be back. And then we gotta go back to Colima. And we gotta go find Gust. And then I think we've done a pretty good job of finding all of the Jinn. Move it. Ah. A Saiken. Well, okay. Full MP heal. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I needed to go back to, I think, the second area. I think it was the second mine zone. I think it was the second mine, right? mine too. Sacred feather. I think this was the one. I could be mistaken though. I don't think there's anything super valuable in here though. Let me check the map. I don't think there was anything left to hunt for. Yeah, I think that thing's actually just a cookie. Or is it? Hold on a second. I'm gonna pull up the... Yeah, it's item 3, and that's a cookie. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna bother with that then. All right. Let's get out of here, and then let's head to Kolima. I wonder if there is a achievement for getting up for opening all the treasure chests for the retro achievements. There might be. Oh yeah, that's right. It's to the north and then the east of Leaf Town. It's past this guy, past Mr. Baldy. All right, you just hold on, lady. We'll be back. Lima first. I do like the name Kolima. Kolima is a very silly name. Especially because the people in that town like to shout it. They like to go, Kolima! You know, I appreciate that energy. Let's see now. Just pulling back here. Exactly where are you, Gus? All right. No, you're in Bilibin? You're in Bilibin, right? Yes, you're in Bilibin. And what area are you in? You're Mogul Forest, okay. We don't need to go through Mogul Forest, do we? Hold on. I'm gonna find a map. My brain does not do well with locational things. That's why I need a map. Okay. This is... Okay, so we need to go north. Man, I'm glad I looked at the map. I was gonna go the immense wrong way, actually. I think I'm still going the wrong way. Oh, do I need to cut through? I think I do actually need to cut through Mogul Woods, don't I? Oh my god, do not no escape me. These guys are nothing. Some chumps. Get this damn dirty ape off my screen. Yeah, I think we need to go through Mogul Woods. Find a way through. Unfortunately, as it is. Monsters won't attack so often now. Fantastic. I wish there was just, you know, turn off encounters, you know? It's not a bad idea. Okay, that's where that guy was. So yeah, we need to go through the woods. I wonder if we'll get, like, a different mode of transportation in around the game. That'd be kind of cool. Like something where you can, like, drive through the water or whatnot. A lot of RPGs did that, like airships or chocobos or what have you. You need to have it in this game too. Luckily, I don't think this area is very big. Also, the Sacred Feathers might actually work like a repel. I don't know if we can get into combat with the Sacred Feather on. Okay, well. Everybody just jumps on Garrett's back and he's the airship. You know, if it works, it works. Can I not get out of here yet? I wonder if I can't leave yet. Grab that stick of dynamite. If it works, it works. Absolutely. I wonder if we can't leave here yet. We bring up my strategy guide for this area. It's really good. I really need to watch. I really need to watch that series again. Can't wait to see it again in HD. They're doing an HD remaster of some sort, are they? Let's see. L8? Oh my god, this is... Okay, there might be a way out of here. Wow, we definitely just accidentally found the right way through, which is very funny. Okay, no, actually, I do think we might be stuck. I don't think we can go back right away. Because this brings us to L. The only way we could get across is if we can get across... We need to be able to go over there. Like, give me the JoJo treatment. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, because this brings us... These both bring us to the same map, and those two areas both lead us back to the same map. So I guess, yeah, right now... Yeah, we probably go back eventually, but I don't think we can go there right now. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, if we go back to the starting area, all we gotta do... When we go back to the starting area, we just gotta go to Kolima. Man, give me the JoJo treatment. That's sick. We're really in the era of super manly anime getting remade, huh? Well, now... Okay, so we can't... None of those objects were movable. So what does it want us to do here? I guess this is not what we do right away. Interesting. I figured with the new gem, we could just go right back. But I guess we need to go somewhere else first. Let's see. All important. Playing the lifting gem after defeating the Hydro statue. Explore the areas that were blocked before. It's just a cookie. Use lift to open the left side of the third shaft. This section contains a tunnel that takes you out of the mountains to the other side of the Alpine crossing. Ah, I see. So we need to go all the way through here. Damn, we got stuck there too, so I thought we were totally done with it. Alton to... Okay. I can see where we need to go now. Niku Man got it weird. It's very high quality, but it's only from the 2011 revivals onward. It looks and sounds great. Zoomies want Maname back, methinks. I mean, time is a... I've said it before, but time is a flat circle. Time is definitely a flat circle. Ah, okay, here we are. The thing that reminds me is, like, the Brohos. I think that's what they were called. The Toho guy... The guys who were really into Toho, but they also wanted to be, like, super manly about it, so they were, like, super fit, ripped guys. They would get into the Toho dresses, and that was, like, their con gimmick. I feel like we're going back to that era. Oh, he ran good. Smart decision, Rat Boy. Smart fucking decision. A vial. Okay. Pretty much like an X/super high potion. Fine by me. Fine by me. Man, I tell you, really, more games, especially RPGs. RPGs should come stock standard with maps. If I was in control of this universe, that's what I would do. Okay, we're definitely moving Spritz off of Ivan, giving that to Mia. Just having a full party heal is a really good idea. Ba, ba, ba. Ah, perish, Rat Boy. What was that Rat Boy Genius thing about, you think? I know Rat Boy Genius was like a thing at some point, but I don't know what the hell he was about. Which one do we care about the least? Probably Fizz. There we go. They at least added one in the third game. Well, that's good. I mean, for me at least, it's like very useful because unfortunately my brain is super dumb when it comes to remembering where I am on a world map. It's just unfortunate, but I am just very easily lost. So I appreciate it. But I don't know if it's like necessary for everybody, you know what I mean? I sense impure thoughts from the man beside me. His training is weak. I am hungry. You know what? He seems pretty pure-hearted to me, if I may be so bold. Master Hama is the greatest master of Chi. Master Hama. Master Hama is meditating. Please be extremely quiet. I mean, he was already talking, so I feel like he was already being kind of loud. So Kan, you and your adept companions have finally come. Man, it feels like these are like party members that we could have gotten. But how did she know we'd be here by now? I had anticipated your arrival. You knew we were coming then. I had been waiting a long while for you. You came seeking the elemental stars. You know about the elemental stars too? Who are you? I am a Jupiter adept, just like Ivan. I'm not a Jupiter adept. What are you talking about? You are, Ivan, although you may not yet know it. Why do you say that? Do you not have the power to read minds? This ability is unique to the Jupiter Adepts. You predicted our coming. Is that also Psynergy? Oh, excellent question, Miss Mia. Yes, the ability to foresee events also belongs to the Jupiter Adepts. Oh, so I wonder if, so the pink slash purple haired anime gal that was worried about, I assume, her brother or lover, perhaps, question mark, is also a Jupiter Adept, because she can see the future to a certain extent. Then, can Ivan learn the power of prediction too? He already has. Ah, welcome back, Staples. I don't think I have. You do. You merely do not yet know that you haven't. Power of Jupiter must be great if it lets you see the future. Oh, but Ivan can learn to use an even greater power. Can, I'm ready. Are you? I think so? This seems very ominous. What are you planning, Staples? What greater power? Reveal. Reveal? Yes, I have waited long to pass the power of true sight to you. Oh my goodness, Staples, another VI. Well, well, well. How long has it been, Staples? VIP the Staples one. Welcome to the VIP club. At this point, there are so many of you guys are damn VIPs. I love it. I appreciate having such long-term viewers. There's so many VIP. Everybody here is a long-term viewer, basically. Munich is slowly growing his horde. Odium has like 20-something K. So many people. Coins are, we're getting a lot of, what's it? A lot of big deposits of coins lately. I earned that crap. You sure did, brother. You sure did. Now you earn coins faster, I believe. And I don't have anything planned in the future yet, but there are commands and whatnot you can give to only VIP members through StreamerBot. I have no current plans just because I have no current ideas, but maybe later on in the future there'll be cool little commands for the VIPs. Who knows? If I can think of something cool to do. Ken, when do we get stimulus coins? You guys all have it, especially you, Penguin. I know you're sitting on a bankroll of coins. Can I get my refund? No. You've made a purchase. You got something in return for all of your damn coins, so there ain't no refund. You're a VIP now, and you'll like it. I've got like only 10 coins. That is a bold-faced lie. That is a bold-faced lie. You're a sub and a VIP, and you monkey every single day. You definitely have more than 10 coins. My money! My coins, my coins. Ah! You waited here in Lama Temple just to teach Reveal to Ivan. That seems like a really bad use of your life. You will need Reveal if you are to achieve your goals. Jupiter Adepts can learn Reveal on their own over time. But that power alone will not help you find Satiros as his company moves on. It was Satiros and his companions who blocked Silk Road. Felix and the rest of them, huh? Those cowards! Felix bears a terrible fate. A burden I would not wish on any man. A terrible fate? What do you mean? I am sorry, but I can say nothing more of this matter. Now, we must focus on the power of Reveal. You will need the power of Reveal to cross the evil Lamakin Desert. Evil Desert? Is that even possible? No. Nope. Not. Devil doesn't... a devil. A desert doesn't have feelings. Can't be evil. It's hard to believe, isn't it, Can? I feel the same way. I will need Reveal to cross the desert. Oh god, the desert. Uh-oh. I don't like that reaction. Crossing Lamakan Desert was hard enough with the extreme heat. But evil has taken hold of the desert, and its heat has become unbearable. Entering the desert now is nothing short of asking for death. Then how can Zataros cross such a deadly place? Zataros and Minardi are Mars adepts. I am merely guessing, but their powers might help them suppress the heat as they cross. I still don't understand. How will Reveal help us in such an evil place? Reveal will help you find oases to cool you against the heat. Oh god, so this is just walking around and using Reveal and hoping to find oases? Why would we need Reveal for that? Won't we be able to see the oases? You know what a mirage is? Yeah, Intense heat creates a curtain of air that distorts the terrain. Mirages will deceive your eyes, preventing you from finding any oasis. Sounds like we should have Ivan learn Reveal, don't you think? Nah. Oh, come on, Can. If we're going to follow Felix, we'll need Reveal. Ivan, you should let Master Hama teach you how to use Reveal. Well, yeah, why wouldn't we? It's a free spell. Do you guys not understand the value of free? What's wrong, Master Hama? You can pass Reveal on to me, can't you? I am unsure that it will work. In preparation for this day, I tried to pass the power on to a young girl, although that power was not Reveal. My student was not an adept, but I thought anyone could hone a skill he or she already possessed. However, I saw no change in the girl. No, there was change. Oh, she found her way through. Fizi, why are you here? I sensed it. Sensed it? What did you sense? Sue is in great danger. Sue left this place a long time ago. I know, but Sue has not returned to Zion. Man, I'm butchering every name. The boulders in the mountains. I sensed it. I came through the mine. I came to ask for help. I sensed nothing as I was focused on Can's arrival. But why has the power come to you now, after all this time? Gems fell from the sky. One hit me right on the head. I got brain damage, and it changed everything. Synergy stones. Then, this may work after all. What about Sue? Let us hurry to Sue's aid. Master Hama, what about us? What about Reveal? I had completely forgotten. Very kind of, scatterbrained, hey? It seems I succeeded in passing my power to Fize. You will be fine. I mean, you would have tried it regardless, I think. This should do it. Use Reveal to cross the desert. But your Reveal may not be that strong yet. The oasis may not appear. The rest is up to Ivan's abilities. Ivan, I am very glad to see you have grown to be such a strong man. I mean, are you some kind of relation? Ivan, do you and Master Hama know each other? No, but she doesn't feel like a stranger. Felix and the others must be very far ahead of us by now. This may have slowed them down, but we can't waste a second. Can't just leave like this. Hama might need our help. She only has Fize to assist her. Shouldn't we help? I am worried about Fize and Master Hama, but I understand why you want to chase after Felix. We'll go with you, Can. Whatever you decide. I wonder what Master Hama was talking about. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go. All right. Well, I think that shall be a good place to call it for the night. before we get lost on where to go next, we can stop right here. Boo-doo-doo-doo. That was fun. I do really, really enjoy my time with Golden Sun. It is a very fun RPG. It's very quick too. It's very like speedy. Like you go from place to place to place to place. But yeah, I'm gonna call it the night, chat. Thanks for chilling out. We'll be back. I'm sure I'll play this probably next week as well. I've been having, like I said, having a very good time with it. Let's see. Ooh, I know who we're gonna go off to tonight. We're gonna go off to. Let's see. A lot of people are actually on tonight. Wow, it's a popular Thursday night. Thanks for the stream, Can. It was fun. It was a great time. Thanks for hanging out. We haven't raided into Yume for a while. Why don't we go see what Miss Yumizuki is up to? Ah, actually, she's playing Yeek, a postmodern RPG. Oh, that's... A Yeek stream? Oh, you shouldn't have, Yumi. So that'll be fun. We'll go hang out with Yumi as she's playing Yeek. I think she's decently far into it by now. I don't think she's, like, too far in, but I'm sure she can some of the wackier stuff. So yeah. You guys have a good night. I'm pretty sure we'll be back tomorrow for Castlevania, the RPG one. So that should be pretty fun. So you guys have a good night. I'll catch you later. And bye-bye.